You know, if you believe the King James Bible, you'll get all sorts of revelations. Now, I'm not saying this is some great revelation. This is quite commonly understood by Bible believers. You see, there are under the earth two places. One is hell, and the other is paradise, or at least paradise was there before the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, right? So here you have the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ when he came down to the earth the first time. And under the earth, there are two places, hell and paradise. When Jesus died, right, we know what he did. He went down, he preached to the spirits in prison and all that. But in the Gospel of Luke, in the story of the rich man and Lazarus, the rich man went to hell, right? He was here. This is the rich man. And Lazarus went to a place called Abraham's bosom. He went to a place called Abraham's bosom. Remember what the rich man said to Abraham. He said, send Lazarus over that he may dip his finger in water and touch my tongue because I'm dying in these torments here. What does Abraham say? All that's not possible. Moreover, there is a gulf between us, so that you cannot cross over, nor can we cross over to you. I believe that's because there are two mountains there. One is Lucifer's Eden. Lucifer's Eden, for a lack of a better title, I'll call it Lucifer's Eden. And the other one is Adam's Eden. Both descended down into the earth. This descended as a burning mountain. All right, this descended as a burning mountain. And this descended as it was, a paradise. And they became hell and paradise. That's why Jesus says in Matthew 25, I think verse 40 or 41, 42, let's look at that. In Matthew chapter 25. Look at verse 41. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. Right? So hell was prepared for the devil and his angels. Why? Because they are the first ones to sin, and their whole mountain on which Lucifer first sinned, I believe, descended down. You can go back and read in Ezekiel, I think 36 or thereabouts, you will find about how Eden descended down into hell, or into the netherworld. And that's why you have these two things there. All right, so in Isaiah chapter 14, we have seen that he said, he will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. That was his goal, that was his aim. He wanted to topple God's garment, he wanted to depose God, take his throne, and become the God of this universe. That's because, you see, his wisdom was corrupted. That's why he became a fool. Otherwise, with all the wisdom he had, he could have understood that that's not possible, that he could never do that. But I'll tell you something. He came very close to it. You know why? Because he banged on the holiness, love, justice, and judgment of God. He thought, I can manipulate these things and I can depose God. All I have to do is make God sin, make God to err. And that's it. That's the end of God, and I'm going to be God. That was his plan.